ya no sufras más. Ya se va a realizar, aunque sueño de amor que más anhelabas. Y yo me voy a quedar muy triste ya, pues te alejarás sin importarte nada. Yo sé que no fui para ti y lo que sucedió se perdió en la nada. Es triste para mí, pero no importa ya. Voy a pintar mi raya. Me alejaré, te dejaré, que tengas suerte mi alma. Que seas feliz, aunque yo sin ti no tenga calma. Voy a sufrir, pero no he de morir, aunque me hagas falta. Me tocó perder, pero un día ganaré. Esperaré con calma. Me alejaré, te dejaré, que tengas suerte mi alma. Que seas feliz, aunque yo sin ti no tenga calma. Voy a sufrir, pero no he de morir, aunque me hagas falta. Me tocó perder, pero un día ganaré. Esperaré con calma. Me tocó perder, pero un día ganaré.
DJ Kane.
Caliente como la arena en la playa cuando el sol está brillando. This is fire, this is hot. Esta te va a hacer hasta sudar. Hasta abuelita se pone a bailar. Todo el mundo vamos a caminar. Absorben la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia. Para que sepan bien, hoy me voy de vacaciones. Hoy me desocupo de tus situaciones. Sol, arena, ron y mar, un sueño para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, es vida para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, un sueño para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, es vida para mí.
Mami, tú me tienes bailando, la temperatura al 100 sudando. Sigue bailando, sigue gozando, sabe la cuña ritmo, sigue Steph cantando. Dale. Caliente como la arena y en la playa cuando el sol está brillando. This is fire, this is hot. Esta te va a hacer hasta sudar. Hasta abuelita se pone a bailar. Todo el mundo vamos a caminar. Absorben la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia.
Para que sepan bien, hoy me voy de vacaciones. Hoy me desocupo de tus situaciones.
All right, guys. Saludos, saludos. Welcome to Sears Tejano on this beautiful Wednesday. Yeah, I was already forgetting what day we are at because we've been in so much vacation after Christmas, New Year. So We're back again. I know we were here last week. We had an amazing interview last week. Again, you guys, welcome to Serious Tejano. I have an amazing Tejano artist out there. If you guys don't know who she is, go check her out. As soon as I say the name, go look at her on all the digital platforms. I have the most beautiful woman from Amarillo. I hope I said it right. Don't kill me, Monica. But guys, amazing magazine artist. I had a conversation with her before we got on, and man, I feel like I've known her for a long time. So we're gonna keep this going. To all the people that are tuning in, saludos. Welcome to Serious Tejano, to the Kelly D Show. Saludos bien bonitos estar aquí con ustedes. To our Mexican people, to our people from Monterrey, Mexico. Saludos, saludos to everybody that usually logs in. Again, guys, I'm not gonna let her wait any longer. I want you guys to get to know her. So, Miss Monica Andrade, saludos. Welcome to Serious Tejano.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, yes. I wish I had a plow to like give you. Woo, I couldn't figure it out. So, guys, I worked 8 to 5, so I'm already like woo for my work. So, again, Monica, thank you so much for being here. For everybody that's tuning in, saludos. Thank you for being here and all that. To my good friend William Leiva, saludos all the way out there to Colorado. I had an amazing time when I was in college out there. I was only like about an hour and maybe 30 minutes away. So, saludos to all the Greeley family out there, to all my cousins and friends that I have out there. Saludos, thank you for being here. To the Familia Puebla Promotions, you guys, great things that they're doing. Ms. Monica, you can be vouching for that because they're doing really good stuff for you. So,
Yes.
saludos. Again, thank you so much for doing this. I am glad we were able to do this. Uh, Tell us a little bit about you. I know a lot of people are new to our station or new to our platform. We have a lot of the people that always support us. So let them know a little bit who Monica Andrade is.
Well, hello, and thank you so much, Kelly D and Sirius Tejano, for having me this evening. I'm very excited to be here, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. I want to say hello to all the family and friends out there joining us in from all the way from Colorado and from California, from Lubbock, and all over the place, Dallas area, you name it. We've got family all over the place. No,
Yes. Yeah,
so
we're Tejanos, right? We're Tejanos, so we have, I mean, what do the Tejanos have? They have families everywhere. They're all scattered everywhere.
I know, right? Some of them we don't have no choice for them, but then the other ones we choose them.
Yes, totally.
No, so yeah, you said it right. I'm from Amarillo, Texas, born and raised here all my life. So West Texas, shout out.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, so I've been singing since I was a little girl. I started at a very young age, like a lot of singers do around the house and everything, and performed my first live show when I was 13 years old, and I just kept following, in my in the footsteps of others before us and trying to do everything I could to get out there, and here I am today. I took a little bit of a gap to raise my kids and family and stuff, but then I'm back and how they say it, better than ever.
Yes, yes, and salutes to a lot of the family of yours because I can see that they're your family because their last name.
Yeah.
But salutes to everybody from the West Texas. We have such an amazing group of artists from that area. We have a Jordan from Asalto. We have the Hermanos Arcos Peña, the Peña brothers. I mean, we have so many. Rita. I mean, everybody from the West Texas are so talented, and I love that they're getting recognized down here in the South Texas area because, like I told you, we're so adamant of our town or our near towns that we always go to our legends that are here or the people that are still here that been in the industry for a very long time, established artists like Signo, David Lee Garza, Gary Hobbs. I'm naming a few. It's hard to get the new artists, and I am glad that we're able, our platform, able to do that. Not a lot of people do that, but we always try to do that. I know I get, oh well, who's that? Well, look them up. If you don't look them
Right.
up or listen to their music, you're not gonna know who they are. So
Yes.
I
And that's such a big topic right now. I've seen it on so many different platforms, people commenting on Tejano music, if it's, declining or, is it dying or, what's going on with our industry and things like
yes,
that. And, you know, it may be a touchy subject, but at the end of the day, these are all opinions, right? These are
Yes,
just our opinions, and sometimes I choose a certain drink, and the next time I'll choose a different. So my opinion may change, but as for right now, I definitely don't think that Tejano is dying. It will never die. Okay, it is what it is. It's established. We have our music. It is Tejano. That's
yes,
never gonna die. But as far as growing, that's another thing. You know, in order for us to keep growing and evolving, we really need to push out new music and respects, huge
yes,
respects to all the artists before us, all the legends, the ones that are still doing it to this day. They're still putting out new music, and I love it. um
yes,
but as far as like getting new artists out there, people don't, and I'm guilty too, I don't even know all the new artists that are out there right now. And why? Because I'm not hearing about them, you know? So thank you very much, Kelly D, and to all the other podcast stations, radio, internet stations that are giving us the opportunity, giving us a platform to come out here, introduce ourselves, and let people get to know us and hear our music. Because that's how they're going to find out about us. Because let's be honest, we're not getting a lot of radio play.
yes. And I hate getting into the radio play because it's also a very tough, touchy subject. But a lot of the radio that I'm hearing, and I'm glad that we have this platform of social media and all that stuff. A lot of our radio playing, they don't get away from the established artists, and it's our fault as DJs. The DJs' faults because yes, maybe there's some type of compensation or sponsorship or whatever, but guys, for us to grow and for us to keep moving forward, we gotta play these new artists. We're doing is holding back la cultura of Tejano music
Hmm.
because if we don't push it or put it out there, how do you expect us to keep going? It's not dying. It dies because you put it to die because you like, oh, I don't know, that's not Tejano. I don't want to hear that. That's a different style. Well, the reason it's a different style because well, they're not the generations are not young and they're not the older generations anymore. They're the younger generation. So you're trying to give them the rhythm, the style, of what it is now, like the style that it is now. So, all these new artists that are putting new music, props to you because you're staying Tejano, but you're changing it because, well, you need to try to attract the younger crowd because they're the ones that are going to keep putting the Tejano out there, right? So,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
when I was growing up back in the days, don't get me wrong, I'm a diehard '90s Tejano girl all day long. I
yes,
could, I mean, I can easily name off so many Tejano artists, male and female, because it was played and so much in our home, and also our parents were taking us to the bailes. It wasn't like a bad thing, We were going to all the bailes, the quinceañeras, the weddings, everything, and we had the Tejano music playing, so we knew all the artists. But today, are we doing the same thing that our parents and our grandparents did for us? Are we playing the music? I know for me, I mean, we are still playing the music, but I'm guilty because we're not playing enough of the newer music. So they only know as well. Just like how you mentioned earlier about the DJs, they're playing a lot of the old school Tejano, but so are we. So they're learning about all the legends, but that's because we're not getting the music from the new artists as frequently as the older artists. So it's kind of like, and I don't necessarily know if it's the DJs. I don't think it's the DJs. I also think it's just the the director or the, what do they call them, the music directors and the
it's
program
yes,
director,
the program director.
the
Yes, and
program
I'm glad
directors.
that you mentioned that because to us, whatever music comes in, we play. Once we get you played once or whatever, and if people ask or whatever, we keep playing you. I know that a lot of people say, well, it doesn't sound right, or who's that, or what. We give everybody a platform, guys. I know that some people say, oh, well, you're not helping the industry, you're not doing this. Yes, we are, because we're helping the artists, the new artists, to be heard. And if it doesn't help out, help them, and they'll be like, hey, well, why they not playing my music? Well, you know what? I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm gonna record something better. Or it's a motivation. It works both ways, for fans, for us, for them. If we at least give you that platform, well, good for you, and hopefully you get the audience to contact us or contact this radio station. That's where your music starts being pushed in all these stations. So we all help each other on a cycle. So I love that our station doesn't have, well, we do have a program director, but we are not picky like some
Hmm.
stations are. And no, props to the people that do that, but guys, we're not helping each other. We're not helping it. And to the artists that if you are putting out music, you guys, there's this thing that just came out. Props to my good friend Gable Zavala and all those people that made this. There's that Radio Ready. So they kind of help out the sound or something and puts you, out there. And I mean, what more can people do to help our industry? Like, that's something so amazing to look into. I hope you guys could look into it. If you didn't know about it, now you do.
Yeah.
So, go check it out and let them help you a little bit to have it ready for radio play, because I think that's a lot of the difficulties and a lot of the new artists is it's not radio ready,
Yeah.
and it's not the I always call them the GSZs, and it's not even like that. It's just the audio, the way it's recorded, it doesn't sound right when you go put it on the radio station. So they'll help you so it can be
Yes.
played correctly on the radio. So you guys, what more can we ask for? There's
No.
people that are legends out there trying to help us and get us better and see what else they can do to keep the Tejano cultura alive. So
Yeah.
you know again, Monica, like, you have great music. You have whoever your team is behind you. Props to them. The recordings, your vocals. I mean, you're doing a really, really good job about what you're putting out there, and it's style that is now the cumbias, the you
Thank you.
know all that. What I've heard, great, great music, especially that song. What was it called? Voy.
Voy a pintar mi raya.
I'll
Yeah.
keep saying mi rayo. Bueno, pues that's the new song coming, I guess. But yes, that song is so good. I love it. We're gonna play it later on, but we do have it, and we'll let you guys. What I'm telling you, you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna be like, "Yep, you're right." So
Yeah.
I cannot wait to put that out there. But no, Monica, like, it's crazy on the stuff that we hear right on social media, because it's always like, well, who's new in Tejano, or who's this and this and that, and this that really doesn't help us much. It just brings more, like, why put us competing with each other instead of uniting us together instead? I feel
Absolutely.
things like that that keep be put out there, you're making us compete. We're not competing, guys. We're just trying to, polish our music, or what we're going through, or helping somebody and make a connection with the song if they're going through a hard time or something, or there's the music speaks for itself. That everybody can take the song in many different ways, and that's the beauty about music. Like,
Hmm.
everybody can relate to it, and like I said, Monica, with the stuff that you're putting out there, a lot of the music that you're putting in the lyrics, we can relate to. So, you know,
Yay, I'm glad. I'm glad. And it takes it's not just me, and it's not just the artist. It's a whole team of people that help us do what we love to do. So I just want to give a shout out to my record label, Recio Records, my managers, William Leva, Bosco, and my family, my husband, my parents, all the followers, all the friends, all the fans, everything like that. That's one thing that I can tell you is what helps us the most as new artists is the support of our friends and family, our team, and them calling in and requesting the music, sharing it with others, posting us, sharing our page, things like that. That's what's going to help us get
yes,
that door kicked open. So
yeah,
I want to take the time to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I know there's a lot of people. I have my computer over here and I'm trying to
me
see
too.
who's all on here. So if I missed you, I'm so sorry. But I saw that Luis AG was on here, and
Yes,
some other artists, and that's another thing too, is as you mentioned earlier, uniting with other artists in the industry. And I
Yes.
feel like, I've often said this, is one of my quotes is that, we're good on our own, but we're better together. And I think that is, if we come together and show that we are supportive of one another, we're not in competition, because at the end of the day, we can only be ourselves. We can't sound like this person and they can't sound like us. You know what I mean? So we were all made uniquely, and we all have our own individual styles and sound.
Hmm.
And so why not come together and support each other?
Yes, yes. And like I tell everybody, yes, you can have like certain similarities, but there's only one you.
Right.
You give off however you give off. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, she's trying to be like, what do we say, trying to be like Selena, or trying to be like Elida, trying to be like Arla, just Elsa, or Steph, or all of the people that put the platform before us. And it's not that, it's just sometimes, yeah, you might sound a little bit like them, but you're your own self. You are your own way you
Yeah,
portray
absolutely.
yourself. So if you kind of sound like them, plus that's just who you. That's how you sound,
Well,
and that's
you take inspiration somewhere, you
yes,
know?
definitely,
We all do.
yes. Well, talking about that, who was yours?
Oh my gosh, I had so many, but honestly, obviously Selena was one of the ones, she just did it so well. And everything that she did was done beautifully. But growing up, I listened to a lot of Shelly, Stephanie, even Limete, Grupo Limete was one of
Yes.
them that I listened to all the time. But even further back then, I was listening to Laura Canales, Elsa Garcia, which I absolutely love and adore. So, and that's the thing is that I listen to all these artists, even male artists. I listen to a lot of male artists music as well. You take a little bit of what you like from each artist. You love this song so much and you kind of want to do something like that style. Doesn't
Yes.
mean that you're copying it. It's just that you like that sound, and so
Yes.
that's how you become an artist, is somebody inspired you, you liked
Yes.
something, so obviously it's going to be there.
Yeah, and if you do play their song or something, it's just I see it, or like on the artists that do that. I see it. You kind of, giving them the respect that you
Yeah.
appreciate that they came into your life and made you fall in love with the Hana music. It's not about, oh, I'm competing about them, or I'm I want to be like them or anything. It's just I feel like a lot of the artists do that because of that. It's just respect. So
Mhm.
props to anybody that even takes their first footstep in the Hano industry, because it's so hard. It's so political. It's man, I didn't know how crazy this stuff was until I got in.
Oh my
And
gosh.
like I was telling you, Monica, I did this because and I've said it before, guys. It's not a disco rayado, but you know, it's my best friend is a singer. Her name's Cari Carina from Eagle Pass, Texas, and I saw all this crazy stuff that kept happening. And props to everybody that did give her the opportunity. But man, I always said, like, what is happening that some don't do it? I know I mean, of course, I had to do with the program directors of, certain things, right? Um,
Hmm.
but I was like, man, you know what? What, I mean, I'm just one person, but what can I do to help these new artists? Or what little bit can I put out there to help them? So I got into radio. I was in the radio, but then I didn't like that. I would try to give them ideas like social media, the platforms to open more doors for that type of radio station. And they're like, no, well, that's not for us. Radio's still in. To be honest, the radio to me is more for the elderly because they don't know how to work the social media
Yeah.
platforms. But like the youth, what do we do? What I mean, I know my thing. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Grab your phone. Let's see what happened on Facebook, or what's on TikTok, what's on Instagram, what's on Snap, or certain things like that. So for us to stay to what is now, that was the social media platform came about.
Hmm.
Without, I think the social media platform has really opened the doors for even artists like yourself or independent artists because well now they can show off their skills a little bit more than what it was back then because they didn't
Right.
have this. So this is why our industry has grown because of things like this, the podcasts, internet radio. Like you pick what you want to hear. There's so many internet radios. So say you don't. Oh, they're playing 80s oldies. No, let me get out of there. Let me jump to another one. That's the way that the industry is right now. Is the internet radio. It's helped
Yeah.
out new artists and that's the beauty about it is we're able to have this. We're able to have the social media platforms. And I don't know how you feel about this, Monica. I know a lot of people say, well, it's a always a positive and a negative, right? With the social
Hmm.
media platform. But in your eyes, how do you feel like the platforms really do help artists like yourself?
Well, honestly, I mean, if we didn't have this platform, nobody would know about me. It'd be a lot harder. When I talked about starting out when I was 13 years old singing, we didn't have social media. We
Yeah.
barely was getting computers.
We had the Zach Morris phones back then.
Exactly. I mean, we had a car phone. That was like the coolest thing.
Yes.
But no, I mean it was more of like the hard hustle and grind. Like, don't get me wrong, like even today it's still a hustle and grind. But I do feel like with technology it has become a lot easier. We're able to reach more people further, places with social media and with all these platforms. People can hear our music very quickly. They just type in a song, our song, or type in the artist name, and boom, it's right at your fingertips. Like, we literally have that instant gratification right at our fingertips. And
Yeah.
back then we didn't have that. It was going to visit these radio stations personally, taking your cassette tape or your CD and begging them to put you on rotation. And then trying to book events or shows was even harder because we just didn't have what we have today. So it's a blessing to have all of this that we have right at our fingertips so easily. So I think that this is one reason why we are doing better right now because of this. And so, but
Definitely.
it takes people like yourself, like Sin Fronteras Music Talk, like
Mm,
Lawrence and Dio, like all of these people, that
yes.
do these interviews and give us the platform to showcase our talent and share our music with others. So again, I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm forever grateful. Anytime somebody wants to do an interview or wants my music, like, I want to send it to you. Whatever I can do.
Yes, definitely. And if for anybody out there that doesn't have her songs or her music, you can find herself on social media, but or reach out to her promotion team to give you her music. You guys, she has great music out there. If you guys do need help or whatever, we always tell our artists like they can reach out to us, we can reach out to you, and then you guys can go ahead and send to them. So if anybody needs some type of help like that, don't hesitate to reach out to us, guys. We're here to help each other. To all our promoters that are usually on, there's so many people on. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful to see Tejano artists even comment and promoters and everything. Thank you guys so much. I want to acknowledge some of the artists that are on here. Salud, Mr. Aaron Tex Gonzalez. Thank you for everything you've done before. I'm glad that you're back again. I remember following you when you guys were on there like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and I'm glad your guys are back and or you're back and getting everything started. And also salutes to Anthony Patterson. Salutes, my friend. Uh, Good to see you here. We also had Luis AG, if I'm not mistaken, was on. Um, I know there was another artist, guys. I am sorry if we don't acknowledge everybody, but we do see everything that's coming in. Salutes to everybody, to all your family, I think, that are on. Saludos. Gil Jimenez, if you guys don't know him, he's the son of Flaco Jimenez. Saludos, thank you for being here. Gracias por estar aquí. To everybody, to our Tejanos, to our uh, paisanos, let's just say, right? Saludos. Saludos para todos ustedes. Aquí está una artista bien bonita del estado de Amarillo. I was gonna say Amarillo.
That's how you say it, girl.
I know when I say it, like, no, that's a color.
No, it's Amarillo, Texas.
Right? So, saludos para todos nuestros paisanos. Gracias por estar aquí, uh, por estar siempre con nosotros, siempre pidiendo la música para la gente de Tejano, Conjunto, you name it. I know we're going to start doing different things in our show. So, stay locked in with Serious Tejano, guys. Man, we've done so much within a year. I mean, they think we've been in it for a year. Well, they've been in it for a year and a half, and I've been in it in a year and a couple months. So we've grown so much in so little time. I know a lot of the radio stations been on for so long, much longer, but I've been blessed with amazing people like yourself, Monica, and to your team, to Hilda,
Yes.
to William, to
Yes. Shout
a
out
lot
to
of
Hilda.
yes, Hilda, we gotta talk, girl.
Oh my gosh. We already talked about this, but yeah,
Yes.
we gotta talk again
It's
with
too long,
Hilda.
guys. If we will get into it, we'll be here till like freaking midnight. So no, but yes, it's crazy things. I love that we were able to the good thing about this, Monica, is we don't just reach Texas. We have people
Yeah.
from Florida. We have people from Houston. We have people from out of state. I think we have a page that we follow with the military. So we have a lot of the military, people on. Thank you guys for your service. Thank you for tuning in. I know you guys are sacrificed all the time for us and for us to have this freedom. So thank you guys for doing that. For the people that do listen that are in the military, salutes to the families that have military family kids or anybody that's in the military. You know, I know it's a big task to be home waiting and all that stuff, especially with everything that's going on with the world. It's crazy. Uh, props to you for staying strong. Being behind them 100%. To everybody that's tuning in, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's amazing how Tejanos can come together, right? To
Yes, and
always stay connected to the artists or to the stations or just see, hey, well, let me see. Oh, look, that artist is on or that promoter is on that. So you start, building bonds. So
yeah.
it's so great that we're able to do this. So William goes, yes, Helda, remember your own number.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Salutes to my good friend Miss Sammy Torres. She also has a podcast. Thank you, Sammy, for tuning in. Saludos all the
Hi,
way from the
Sammy.
West Texas as well. San Angelo, all that area up there in the West Texas area. Thank you so much for being here. To all the Tejano artists that have gone on.
Yes,
Salud.
and I want to give a shout out to my family. I have family in Ohio. So,
Ooh.
yes, shout out to my family in Ohio. Thank you again for joining. I want to say hello to the group Incepcion, also out of Hereford. And
Mhm.
there's some really great friends of mine. I jam with them often, and some of them are in the house. So, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Michelle Burnell. Johnny Davila, Russ White, Mona Montgomery, all of you guys, thank you so much for joining. If you'll do me a big favor, we were talking earlier about how to get our music across, how to get our new artists out there, and it's by you guys joining this live and sharing it. So if you haven't shared the live, please do so now.
Yes.
This is a big help to us artists, so we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shout out to
Yes.
John Herrera too.
Yes. I would say my good friend Johnny Davila, he works with Gary Hobbs. So saludos, Mr. Johnny from Eagle Pass, Texas. Thank you
Hello.
for tuning in, my friend. I love that you're always supporting Tejano. Gary Hobbs has his own podcast as well, and they're always sharing new artists on their platform when they're on. You can find them on YouTube and also on I think they have a website, so you can find them there too. So salutes to my good friend Johnny Davila, to everybody, to your family. I love how you get all this support and they're like, oh, she's so down to earth, this and this and that. Yes, she is, guys. You could
Thank you.
tell the that she loves what she's doing. You could tell that you
Yes, and if
love
I keep looking
it.
off, Like, it's not because I'm not paying attention to you. Is I'm trying to look at the comments and
Me
just,
too.
that's one thing for me. Is like often whenever I get on podcast interviews or whatnot, I only have my phone, and so I can only see us, and I don't really see the comments. And so then I started putting my computer here so that I can like actually see
Yeah.
who's here, and acknowledge them, because I feel like it's really important, for them to know that we see them and we appreciate it so much. So thank you again.
Yes, yes, you guys. I've said it before, and I always say it. Man, I love when my friends that are in podcasts that they're artists and they have their own podcast or whatever, that come and show love. You guys, it doesn't have to take 2 minutes or whatever to get on, say hello, whatever. Acknowledge it. At least acknowledge it. At least I try to as well. So I love that we're able to do that because we get lost. There's so much goes on these days. Like right
Right.
now I'm on, and I think Bumper Gomez is on. So I mean, him having like trillions of followers. Yeah, I think he said he needed so many for 100K or a million. I don't know, something like that.
Right.
It's crazy because there's so many platforms of podcasts, so it's hard to keep up with everybody. But we try to, and we still show support here and there. We do a like whenever we see things that get shared and stuff like that. But it's things like that. Those are the things that don't go unnoticed. Props to all my radio personnel people, to all artists like yourself, because without you guys, we are not able to do this. And without the fans that are all commenting, I see my comments like here, 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 and I'm
I
like,
know. Me too. I'm trying. William said, "Where's the wine?" And I don't got wine, William, but I do got a little something, something.
right, I have to drink this right now because I'm still under the weather. I still can't get over
You know what? I
this.
saw that you were a little under the weather not too long
Yes,
ago, so hopefully you're doing good. But
yes,
if you don't mind, Kelly D, I would really appreciate it if maybe we could play one of the songs so we could share it with
yes,
the people.
definitely, definitely. We're gonna play one of her songs. It's one of my favorite songs called "Voy a pintarte mi raya." So again, guys, if you like it, download it. Go show her love. Go. This is the only way that we can help these artists and put out more music because it's costly. It costs money. So you know,
Mhm.
it always helps. So again, here is "Voy a pintar mi raya."
Ya no sufras más, ya se va a realizar aunque sueño de amor que más anhelabas. Y hoy me voy a quedar muy triste ya, pues te alejarás sin importarte nada. Yo sé que no fui para ti y lo que sucedió se perdió en la nada. Es triste para mí, pero no importa ya. Voy a pintar mi raya. Me alejaré, te dejaré, que tengas suerte mi alma, que seas feliz, aunque yo sin ti no tenga calma. Voy a sufrir, pero no he de morir, aunque me hagas falta. Me tocó perder, pero me ganaré. Esperaré con calma.
Yes, guys, that was some Monica Andrade music. Great, great song that she has out there. Go download it, guys. I'm telling you, it's a great song. I really fell in love with it. So again, Monica, thank you for putting music out like that. It's amazing to hear music like that. That's I feel like that song is something like with a copa of wine and just kind of like go off in your little world.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, man, I'm like craving wine now. I don't know why they said wine, and I don't drink wine. I'm not a wine drinker, but I could, man. You guys are gonna make me alcoholics. And no, great, great song. I mean, I hope people download your music, and I hope they show you all the support and everything. And I can't wait to see you perform. So, getting into that subject, you right now are, yes, you have some musicians that help you down the road and stuff like that, but right now you're trying to establish a band to go on the road because you have a lot of events coming in and you need that set band to travel with you and be versatile and be out there with you on the road. So, guys, reach out to William for any artists that are willing to put the work, go out there and want to show their stuff. Reach out to them. They're looking for musicians. Again, I cannot express this. I'm putting all the contacts right there. If you guys are an artist in the, I don't know if you guys are looking for specifically Amarillo area, West Texas. I know there's a lot of musicals in the West Texas. So
Mhm.
if you're out there and are willing to, are eager and hungry for the industry and want to work, reach out to Monica and her team. The number is there. I'll scroll it down in the bottom so you guys can write it down. Again, I can't, express it enough to Monica. I can't wait to see what you're gonna come up with when you get your band together and be performing because to all the promoters out there and have these events coming up, she's saying that she's getting it together to be able to play at events. So reach out to her. She's, even I know a lot of people say, well, pues, some of them are just, they play music and it's like karaoke or whatever, but it doesn't matter, guys. They're showing their stuff. They're showing that they're capable of singing and it's not how they say auto tune or whatever crap.
Mhm.
But, I love that you're putting it together to get your musicians. So, to our músicos, para la gente que está buscando trabajo para ser músico, la plataforma ahí está para conectarse con Familia Pueblo. William, again, Ms. Monica, I'll tell you, talk about it a little bit to try to invite some people that are willing to work and want to jump on your band.
Yeah. So we've gotten quite a bit of inquiries right now, and we are able to do events. We have musicians, but what we're looking for is to create Monica Andrada's band, and so we're wanting to take our show on the road. We've got a lot of things in the works in the near future, and we're really trying to establish a sound, a unique sound for us, and we're trying to perfect and put on a great show. And so we're looking for those musicians that are dedicated, seasoned, and are ready and willing to travel. Like we are really going to be pushing a lot in 2026. Right now, I've been recording a lot of music, and in fact, I'll be in the studio again this weekend to be releasing some more music. 2026 is going to be an amazing year. We have gotten a lot accomplished and we still have so much to do. And so this is going to be our year. This is going to be Monica Andrada's year. I'm just letting all of you guys know. I'm claiming it. I'm putting it out there.
Yes, I cannot. I'm glad that we are able to do this, and I'm glad that I can say I don't call you guys my artists or nothing. I call you guys my friends, amigas. Uh, you call it, you name it. That's what I consider you guys. I love when we get so many artists like yourself just to show off and let us, communicate with you because, like I said, a lot of the new artists don't get this opportunity in my area. We're like I said, I'm in the southern state of Texas. I'm closer to Eagle Pass. I'm in a small town called Crystal City, Texas. A lot of people know us as La Capital de la Selga, the capital, the Spanish capital of the world. So that's what if you know of the walkout in 19 something, we are the town of the walkout where the Mexicano, La Raza Unida stuff. So this is where I'm located. Again, for me to be in Crystal City, and Monica B and Amarillo, that's how amazing these platforms are, guys. So it's great, great to do this. To the fans that communicated and talked so highly about Monica, man, you could tell that you guys make her glow. Because without you guys are the ones that keep her probably keep going and doing this music. So props to you on that, on a great fan base. To your family, Monica. I know it takes a village and it takes strong partners and strong family to keep putting you and pushing you because, like I said, the industry is so political, and I'm glad that you said that you got off and you came back to get back into it, and I'm glad that you did that because not a lot of
Thank
people
you.
do that, especially when they start having kids, right? It's so hard to kind of be performing and stuff because I know I see my friends struggle with that. So I can't wait till she gets back on as well on stage and stuff like that. But I'm more excited to see when you get on stage and perform maybe fanfare for
Yeah.
the people that are out there. I'm giving you guys our Market Square or reach out to Monica. I cannot wait to see you perform. I'm hoping to catch you at the gala or maybe in an award show. Who knows, right? I know there's award shows coming up. I'm not too sure if you were nominated on the Premios Mundial.
Not no, not the premio, but I was nominated for Female Vocalist of the Year for the Guadalupe Awards, and I made top five, which was
Awesome.
amazing. And so I was just in San Antonio over there, and to just be in that, for one, even to just be considered, I was just like, wait, what? And then for two, to have made it to the top five, I was like, somebody pinch me right now. This is not really happening, right? I mean, I'm in the same category as Stephanie Montiel. Are you kidding me? Like, which I was like, okay, I know I've got some skills, but not Stephanie Montiel, So,
Yes.
but anyways, it was an honor to be there, and it was an achievement for me and my team. And
Mhm.
so I went and I supported the other artists there, and I will be there for fanfare, and I'll be meeting you over in Radio Gala in San Antonio. So I'm really
Yes.
excited about that. Again, I'll be putting out some more music. I'll be in the studio this weekend to be recording some original music. And you guys can find all my music on all digital platforms. Just look Monica Andrada. Please follow me on my Facebook music page, my personal page if you want, and just be a part of this journey with me. It's
Yes.
exciting. I cannot believe that I'm living out my dream right now, and
Yes.
I just want to thank everybody that joined in tonight for the interview, being here with us. Thank you for sharing, commenting, liking. You
Yes.
do not know how much that means to me. Um, and so I just thank you again, Kelly D. Thank you, Sirius Tejano, for everything that you're doing for all of us, for the Tejano industry. And we just can't thank you enough. And thank you to my team, Puro Estero Records, Familia Public Promotion, Boss Company Music Group, William Leva, Hilda, my promoter,
Yes.
um, and John Reyes, like the family, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yes, guys, we thank you enough. I want to give props to again to your team, Hilda, to William, to my boss, Joe Rivas. I know he works hard to try to get us going and doing this and that, and props to him and always letting me do what I want to do and the artists I want to interview. So, thank you so much again, Monica. I had the privilege and pleasure to have you here on the Kelly D Show. To all the fans that logged in and commented, you know, hands off to you guys because you guys could be doing anything else on a Wednesday. You guys could be having dinner with the family. If you are and you're just watching us on YouTube or whatever, thank you. But I know you, like I said, you guys could be doing something else. You guys, we're always, my show's usually on Wednesday, so we have other interviews that usually happen with our other radio people, which is Let's Talk to Hano as well. And we just got on board Miss what's your name? Man, don't Gigi, don't kill me. To Gigi and Norma, they just jumped on with us, guys. I have so much going on, and I think I'm just excited about the interview that my I'm just on a high. So yes, we just our like I said, our station is growing, and like it's amazing that we're able to do this to show off like people like Monica and so many other that are gonna probably come through to our station and put them out there. Thank you so much, uh, Miss Hilda. I might have to save your number, so send me your new number. And again, William, my friend, you always have somebody here to help you as well. Reach out to us. Monica, this station's for you. This station's always for you. You're welcome back.
Thank you.
We're here to help Tejano artists like yourself. Whatever anybody needs, we're here for you guys. So again, to all the fans, to everybody that logged in, thank you for being here with Serious Tejano. Myself, I'm Kelly D. A lot of people know me as La Comadre because that's how I started, and I moved myself to La Comadre Kelly D. So thank you guys so much. To all my friends that always support my station, the fans, my family. I'm pretty sure my mom's like, "Ya cállate," right? So, but yes, to everybody that always tunes in, thank you so much. I had a fun time with you, Monica. I can't wait till we do this. We're leaving you with a hot seat, guys, because I know you guys like, no, don't get off yet. It's okay because she's gonna come back, and whenever she puts another song or album, because I know she's recording in the studios coming up, so stay at the lookout on that. She's coming up with new music. So again, Monica, thank you so much to everybody that logged in. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have an amazing night, and again, thank you guys so much. Monica, any last words?
No, I think we've done all the thinking we could do. I was thinking, man, if I ever win an award, everybody's gonna have to just grab some popcorn because I'm gonna have a
Yes.
list. They're gonna be on page 5. And also, thank you to my 5th grade teacher who encouraged me to go.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Man, I swear, I said, man, I'm gonna try to keep it short and simple, but man, when I start talking, it's kind of hard, and then I'm like, what? Like, where does the time go? But no, yes, this was so fun. Thank you guys. I enjoyed this so much. If you were new to our radio station or to our podcast, I hope you come back and I hope you love it. I try to do the best I can and stay neutral. I don't follow anything, I don't study anything. I just want you to feel welcome and feel like if we been friends for a long time, and I hope you felt
Yes,
that, Monica.
I did. I definitely did, and you did a great job. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you guys. And like I said, because of you, we're able to do this, guys. So to all our fans, thank you. I'm seriously gonna get a next time a shirt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But no, again, guys, saludos to everybody that was on. Monica, we'll catch you soon. Can't wait for more music. Miss Hilda and William, thank you, thank you. I will visit soon. I hope because if nobody knows, I'm afraid of heights, so it's hard for me to get on planes or even travel through mountains. So I know going to Colorado is that's all you see. So I'll try. I'll try. So again, William, hopefully I'll make it out there and maybe catch Monica performing or something. And Monica, if you're ever in the San Antonio area or something like that, reach out, girl. I'll try to
Yes.
meet up with you and even have some drinks, dinner, whatever, just to catch up and build a friendship. This is all we're here for, to build a friendship. So
Yes.
I can hopefully to see you soon. And you guys, I had an amazing Wednesday. I hope you guys did too. So from
Thank you
Sears
all.
Tejano, from my house to your house, God bless you. Guys, stay blessed. Stay away from all the political stuff. Again, we are blessed to even be here. So thank you guys so much, Monica. We'll see you soon. To
Thank
everybody,
you.
you guys have an amazing night. And again, she's looking for a band. If you guys didn't see it, I put it down there. The phone number's there for Familia Puebla promotions. Reach out if you, for some reason, missed the number. Call us, or you can check out Familia Puebla Promotions Facebook. They have the information there as well, and I think Monica as well has shared it. So
Yes.
again, if you're a musician, go reach out. And again, Ms. Monica, you're such a beautiful and down to earth person, like they said. I
Thank
really,
you.
really, really appreciate you. I can't say it enough. I literally feel like, did I just say that? Yes, you did.
That's okay. Have a good night. Thank you all again so
Yes,
much.
yes. Again, bye, guys. See you till next Wednesday.
DJ Kane.
Caliente como la arena en la playa cuando el sol está brillando. This is fire, this is hot. Esta te va a hacer hasta sudar. Hasta abuelita se pone a bailar. Todo el mundo vamos a caminar. Absorben la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia, la cumbia, cumbia. Para que sepan bien, hoy me voy de vacaciones. Hoy me desocupo de tus situaciones. Sol, arena, ron y mar, un sueño para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, es vida para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, un sueño para mí. Sol, arena, ron y mar, es vida para mí.
Mami, tú me tienes bailando, la temperatura al 100 sudando. Sigue bailando, sigue gozando, sábala con el ritmo, sigue Steph cantando. Dale. Caliente como la arena en la playa cuando el sol está brillando.